Hi Leo, welcome to your January 2024 or mid-January 2024 reading. I was just sitting outside thinking about your energy and what came up. I'm in Singapore right now and we're about to everybody's about to celebrate the Chinese New Year. And I mean, it was the dragon. It was more so the fire and the pairing of your energy. I feel like this is going to be a little bit of a, it feels good, but I want to say wild year. I think we could say that about the collective. For you though, I just feel like a very full, robust, like forward moving year is what it feels like to me. And I feel like you're ready. I feel like it's not a scary thing. It's like, bring it on. This is exciting. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to get things going. I feel a lot of passion by it. I'm really drawn to the fire. I'm, as I'm saying that, I'm seeing things really, really moving faster than expected. So what is that? Let's see. Messages that would be hopeful for the sign of Leo. This is January as I'm reading it. Moving, yeah, there's that fast moving energy. Six of Wands, yeah, time for success. I'm not going to take these two. I'm just looking for one card right now, but it's telling me get ready. This is successful energy. This is exciting. Messages for sign of Leo. The Lovers, partnership, a new choice, a new path in the road. I mean, this is Gemini energy. I feel like from now till Gemini, who else got this? I feel like all the fixed signs that I've done so far, Taurus, Aquarius, and now you. It feels like... I feel like there's kind of like a split happening. So if you're coming to this reading to kind of, navigate life, I think a lot of us come to these readings for that. It's telling me I feel like things in your life are about to blossom, and I feel like it's going to be the right choice. Listen to that gut check if you're having trouble, left or right, do that gut check with yourself. Stand in the middle. And it was, again, I didn't mention this before because I didn't know what it was talking about. It was particularly showing me like the blue white part of the center of a flame or a fire, and it was showing me the centeredness, and I feel like the aspect of light in it, it's kind of illuminating things that are either not right for you or the not right path. I feel like this is, again, more of a message as well for the collective. We'll see that reflected in that way. But for you personally, I feel like if you can navigate from this point, gut checking yourself, checking in with your heart, getting out of the mind space when you make these decisions that are going to come in, and they might be coming in. I mean, this is now. I mean, whether this is a person, this could be a love connection, or whether this is like a life choice, write it down and kind of take each step day by day in that direction and affirm it. The Lovers. Messages for Leo. I'm really drawn to the color of her dress as well, a very healing purple, very soft purple, a very healing year for you. Crossed by Eight of Swords, yeah, out of the mind. This is inviting you to take the mind garbage to the dump. If you're having trouble making decisions or hearing that intuitive voice, do the meditation. There's no easy way around it. Meditation is easy. It is easy. I feel like the practice of it, sometimes, it's easy to not see the value in it. I feel like taking the time out to check with yourself, or even get a reading or something like this to kind of help, I feel like, inspire your intuition, because I think that's part of tarot as well. As you sit here and listen, listen to the things that hit with you, that resonate with you, that bring things up that want to be kind of thought through in yourself, in your being. And this can help in the navigation process. Judgment. So this is also feeling stuck, I just want to mention. And I feel like if you've been feeling stuck, things are going to, I feel around April, move forward to you. Judgment card is, for timing wise, it's leading me to that like birth and springtime, and it, I know it's a Scorpio card, but it feels like that type of energy. There's a build up to, I feel, March, April. this is in your position for me as a reader as higher self, subconscious. So there is an awakening happening here. There's a renewal happening here in your purpose, in your direction, in your partnerships. I feel like in the core things that you want to kind of move forward in a really positive direction this year. I'm seeing like a lot of pieces coming together, and the message that I'm being shown is like once we figure out one part of our life, like love comes in and it's lovely, it's peaceful. Maybe we shift to like money problems or areas that we want to improve, and I feel like there's this constant kind of focusing on weaknesses, and I feel like the message here is to I don't want to say letting things go, but I feel like sitting in this deep knowingness that everything is kind of elevating. I mean, this to me feels like the rising of a new paradigm in your life. It's almost like rising of a new vibration, because this is in the subconscious. This is like deep change, deep rising out of the ashes, phoenix type of energy here. So I feel like sitting in this, instead of worrying about something or finding something to worry, when you do your meditations, sit with this energy of kind of experiencing life in the fifth dimension, so to speak. So what is that? That is the heart resonance. So, everything that's not vibrating with that space, with what you truly want and desire, it becomes harder and harder to persist in or to pursue. And I feel like that might be the case. If there's something that needs to be cut out, yeah, there's something in the mind space here that's worrisome or needing to be eliminated because it's making you feel trapped here. Thoughts become things. I think that's an important thing when manifesting, when writing your goals. I know this is just a repeated message I'm sure all of you have heard before, but it's a nice gentle reminder, especially if there's naysayers in your life. I'm a Leo rising. I have lots of them in my life, and it's been very difficult to kind of push it away just because I care and love them and respect people's opinions. But the more and more work I do on myself and in my deep self, my deep subconscious, the more, honestly, the less and less I care, and the less and less I resonate with their opinions. It just kind of becomes like water off my back. It's taken a long time to get there. It doesn't need to take a long time to get there. This to me, this energy feels like protect your energetic bubble. Almost. So wake up in the morning, and it's almost like I want to say, imagine like a golden egg almost surrounding you, and let this egg kind of start at the top and scan and fill in all around you with golden light, and kind of protect you throughout the day. And I feel like that simple intention can kind of help move you forward without, there's lots of invisible things that can penetrate our energy, that can seep in without our knowing. And I feel like it's a very important time this month to be very conscientious about the energies around us. I feel this even too with our phones and anything that you let in. Make it, it's a slow transition if you have a real addiction to your phone or anything like that, but I feel like make it so you're making steps in the right direction, because I feel like there's just a lot of conflict in the world in general, and this will show up in our individual lives, undoubtedly. There's a lot of change happening in the world. There's a lot of change in governments. There's a lot of, there's just so many distractions. And this is kind of just holding things at bay, holding things back. It's because you're at this higher plane. The forces that will want to keep you down in a lower frequency. And that is kind of the push and pull of the dark, evil, whatever you want to call it, dark and light. It all just really needs to even out a little bit more. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming to the surfaces here. This to me is also feeling like this month some prayers can be answered. I'm getting prayers answered if you can kind of do this, and it really feels like shifting And it feels like I'm seeing like a radio dial tuning into the right frequency. So there's going to be some need for elimination of things that are kind of taking up your mind space. Some of this, for some of you, can be food. Food, our gut affects the way we think. So be very conscientious about what you're putting into your body. I would spend a little extra money on, if you have it, on, people that do the right thing is what I'm getting. So whether it's farming practices, if it's a little bit more to support somebody that doesn't use, whatever, cancer-causing sprays or whatever, or people that farm right, getting your meat there. There's something here about where you put your energy, like money is energy, making sure this is clean as well. And I feel like there's a return, though, on whatever you're investing in. And I feel like what you're mostly investing in this month is self-awareness, a reflection of self. This feels like a very internal month. I feel like it's just waiting for something to pop, and I'm seeing like prayers being answered. So there's a lot of quiet silence and praying. I feel like this is exactly what you're praying for, and this is in your power, that spark, that fire to come into your life. It's like, give me a little taste and I'll run with it. I'm seeing this new beginning here, this new passion. You're gonna do a gut check and see, like, is this it? And it's like, does it speak to you? And the judgment to me says yes. There is this uprising. This is the building of fire within you that's ready to be unleashed in I feel like more healthy ways than it has been, because this feels pent up to me. There's a pent up, backed up energy. Gosh, I feel this within myself. It's like, show it to me. I love projects. Being in the middle is where I mean, a lot of work is done, but it can be hard, especially if you have a lot of energy, you have a lot of will, you have a lot of drive, you have that fire. It's taming it. 3 of Cups. I feel like this is ask your friends either for help, period. Ask your friends for help. I feel like bounce ideas off of them, talk about your dreams, ask them. They might even be in like willingness to partner with you as well. This can also be like partnering for, I'm getting like, I'm being drawn to my throat, like podcasts or speaking types of things. Say yes or invite them. Start projects together. This can even be like inviting people out, but I feel like when you do, there's a basis here of starting something new. So bounce ideas. I feel like, your power of speech is very contagious. Your energy is very contagious. I gave an example, I think it was to Aquarius, and I was talking about kind of this new age, Aquarius we're entering into. I mean, we're going to have this year of AI. It's going to be kind of interesting. This example is coming up for you, though. And I talk a lot about my dreams to friends, and I've done a lot of crazy stuff in my life, and I think it's partly because of this. But recently, I feel like the last 2 years, and this is kind of creepy, but it's kind of an example. Like, I'll be talking to friends about something so arbitrary and so bizarre, or ideas that, like, anyways, and it will start to feed me things through my phone. I won't even have my phone on. It'll start to like suggest things to me, like buy this or look at this retreat, and it's like, whoa, that is oddly specific. So I'm seeing kind of like a magic circle around here. I'm getting back to that gold bubble and protecting your ideas, protecting your heart, protecting your passions here. So make sure that you are cleaning your space, cleaning your mind, taking the garbage out, cleaning. I mean, this might even be your physical space, your home. It's a great way to start the new year with the mind clear. And if you have a messy space, I mean, that's definitely a reflection of your mind. That's why half the time the Buddhists in the temples are cleaning. I mean, that's this metaphor for life in many ways. So take that for what you will. Seven of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Fool. Excuse me, Fool. What the heck is this Seven of Swords? I mean, that's to me just saying, be careful of, I feel like be careful of your surroundings. I think you are going to be, I'm getting this image of somebody that kind of just sticks out in the crowd. I know Leos you guys are known for your beautiful hair, your big manes. But I feel like your presence, there's something about it where I feel like, I mean, again, you could be in this energy quite a bit where it's just kind of like batting people off. Maybe like you're trying to date here with the Lovers and you're getting like a lot of people that maybe look good but like aren't a good fit or just don't have the right intentions. Maybe there's a little bit too much like 3D, like I feel like superficiality almost is what I'm getting. I don't know, that's such a strange message, but don't put yourself in the same position as you've tried before. So if something feels like, I almost want to say tempting or charming, be aware of it. I would say hold things off at an arm's length distance for this month, and like I feel like slow get to know, especially new people or like business partners that come in. Make sure they really know what they're talking about. I feel like you know you best, you can trust you the most, and I feel like you are meant to be the leader of things. I always joke with my friends, I'm a Leo rising, and I've always wanted to, well, I did it in Peru, but 2020 came around, border closures. Started a retreat center back in the States now, so that's the next step in my life. My friends, you know, I talk about my dreams and what it looks like. They're like, well, it sounds like, you know, a little bit of a cult. I'm like, well, no, it's like a community. I wouldn't want many people living there, and if so, I'd have to be the leader of this cult. Because I need full control of who stays and protection of my energy, and who I work with. I don't do anything weird. I'm joking about the cult part, but that's kind of the energy here. I feel like in a bigger metaphor for your whole life. I feel like you control who you allow in and who's around your space. You are the main character in this show of your life, and be careful of this is a terrible word, but I feel like NPCs, like people that are just distractions and just noise, and like their voices don't, I don't want to say don't matter, but like if they're critical or anything like that, it's just kind of, it's protect your energy is what I'm getting, because there's something here you're getting ready to launch into. Again, I feel this spring, that's going to be a big opportunity, and Spirit's saying, go for it, go for it. And this man, I'm drawn to his umbrella with the stars. It's following your dreams and passions, and I feel like there's an opportunity or an idea. This is very baby, very small, but it's a gift from the universe. It's like a aha, or it's like look in this direction, and you might not fully realize it this month, but the seed here is coming in this month. Or you're aligning with the energy. There's something here that's coming in this month. I'm seeing the prayers answered and this coming in. Knight of Wands, this is somebody that's flexible, that is movable, that kind of goes with the energy. And the energy this year, especially at the beginning, is like really intense, up and down, this way and that way. Look here, look there. Hold your center, be that blue flame in the middle, and hold that space of clarity of where you're going. And then day by day, I feel like, you know, the things around you, you're going to have to nitpick and choose what you allow in. Not nitpick, pick and choose. Oh my goodness. Again, I feel like surrounding yourself with the good people is going to be all the difference. And it can even be like suggesting going out in nature, having like bonding things where people really open up. It doesn't have to be like going out and drinking. I mean, sometimes this can mean that, but I feel like a gathering, reconnection, revisiting. And then at the end of January, all planets are direct, so it's go time. Knight of Wands, get ready. This is fast movement. I always think of Knight of Wands kind of like the, you know, a flame of a candle. You know, every once in a while somebody walks by and it's like, and then it's still again. That's kind of the energy. I feel like these bursts of energy. That's why it's important every morning to wake up and just kind of protect yourself, because I feel like the energy is a little bit unpredictable. This feels like exciting to have something to channel your energy into, like a new idea, new project, new spark, new surprise even. Better than, I'm getting better than expected. This is a new beginning. This is meant to come into your life. And Spirit's saying, go, 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 go. Now's not the time. I'm saying this is in the past. Don't be victimized. Don't let any of these mental games hold you back in your life. This is go time. It's exciting. Let me get one oracle. This is from the Osho Zen. I like to read from this book, so I'll get you one card that would be helpful for Leo to hear. One card that would be helpful for Leo to hear at this moment in January, mid-January, going through this month. One message for Leos watching. Guidance. Great. I welcome it in. I love some guidance right now in my life. Guidance. Let me read it. Let me find it first. Okay. The commentary. The angelic figure with rainbow-colored wings on this card represents the guide that each of us carries within. Like the second figure in the background, we may sometimes be a little reluctant to trust this guide when it comes to us, because we're so accustomed to taking our cues from the outside rather than from the inside. The truth of your own deepest being is trying to show you where to go right now. And when this card appears, it means you can trust the inner guidance you are being given. If it speaks in whispers, and sometimes we can hesitate, not knowing if we have understood rightly. But the indications are clear, and following the inner guide, you will feel more whole, more integrated, as if you are moving outwards from the very center of your being. If you go without it, this beam of light will carry you exactly where you need to go. Oof, that doesn't tie everything together nicely. Okay, guidance. You have to look for guidance because you don't know your inner guide is hidden inside you. You have to find the inner guide. And that's what I call your witness. That's what I call your Dharma. That's what I call your intrinsic Buddha. You have to awaken that Buddha, and your life will shower blessings and benediction. Your life will become so radiant with good, with godliness, more than you can possibly conceive. It is almost like light. Your room is dark, just bring light in. Even a small candle will do, and the whole darkness disappears. And once you have a candle, you know where the door is. You don't have to think about it. Where's the door? Only blind people think about where the door is. People who have eyes and the light is there, they don't think. Have you ever thought, where's the door? You simply get up and go out. You never give a single thought to where the door is. You don't start groping for the door or hitting your head against the wall. You simply see. And there is not even a flicker of thought. You simply go out. Beautiful reading. Beautiful card for this reading. I love it. Very appropriate. Thank you, guys. All right, Leo, I think I'm going to end it here. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you guys for all of your support over the years. It's been a little while since I've been back here. But if this resonates, I'd love to read your comments. I'd love to hear from you again. And I hope you guys are doing well. I still offer readings if anybody would like one. I'll list my information in the description box if you'd like one of those and how to go about it. Otherwise, I will see you guys soon in the next reading. All right, thanks, Leo.